Welcome to NintenDad Weekly News, your source for anything and everything Nintendo. I'm your host Dave, alongside the Pikachu and the Wild Santi. And today, we're going to be talking about Smash Direct, Fire Emblem DLC, and Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition update again. Let's get started. First story of the week. A new Nintendo Direct took place this past Thursday, January 16th, and Byleth was announced as the last character from the Fighters Pass DLC pack. This is probably the least favorite announcement made for the DLC pack. Santi, what did you think about Byleth?
I'm not gonna lie, initially first I thought I was like, really? Another Fire Emblem character? But as I got into the gameplay, I was interested because it didn't only just have a sword.
Okay.
Although from the gameplay, it did seem really overpowered because about most moves can do over 20%.
I heard that. But doesn't it have to be like, it has to meet certain criteria for it to do that much amount of damage? Because I heard that if you don't do like certain ways that it won't actually do as much damage.
Yeah, there's a certain mechanic with it called tipper.
Okay.
It's where a tip is more powerful. The axe is stronger than is able to withstand a falcon punch, which is, I think, is crazy.
Okay, but what I thought about it initially was okay. However, looking at the character, it seems like a very cool character.
It does.
And out of all of the Fire Emblem, sorry to cut you off. So out of all of the Fire Emblem characters, this one I think represents the series the best. The reason why I believe is because this is the only one that has that kind of the triangle weapon system, right? Where you just said it. It's not just a sword that they're playing with, but it has a sword. It has the spear, and it has a bow.
And axe.
And I thought that was super cool, super clever, and it really adds to what Fire Emblem really is. It brings it to Smash. And you know what though? When I saw Sakurai announce it, he just seemed so happy about it, man.
Yeah, he did.
He was like super stoked about it. He was like, I'm announcing like the greatest character in the world. He was so happy.
He's such a great guy.
Dude, I was just like, okay, you know what? Go for it, man.
It's never not fun to watch him do what he does.
Absolutely, man. He's so silly. I loved it. I just enjoyed the Direct a lot.
He knows how to mind game too, with having him in the thumbnail, and then he just explains how just counting in binary.
Yeah,
he didn't have to put that in Direct at all, but no.
I was like raising an eyebrow to that one, but it was fun. It was fun. It was very entertaining.
I like that. Byleth does seem unique. It's unique, like how Robin with his magic and Corrin with his dragon abilities. He is very unique with the triangle. The way I saw it though is that if they add a new Fire Emblem character from the newest Fire Emblem game, then they could add a new Pokemon character from the new Pokemon game, which I would like very much.
Okay, you mean for the new Fighters Pass, right? Okay.
So like a Pokemon from Galar. You said that it would. I remember we had this conversation. Yeah, we had this conversation and you said it might be Urshifu.
I mean, he just looks like he's primed to be there on Smash, right? My thoughts, my opinion. But yeah, again, with Byleth, I think at the end of the day, it's going to be a fun character to play with, right? And come on, man, he's just adding more characters to the roster. I mean, it's already a humongous roster.
It's better than nothing, honestly.
I have to agree. And then the guy's already, announced 6 more. 6 more.
Already
That's
decided.
Awesome. Already decided. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's so awesome. I thought it was great. Now, that wasn't the only thing announced during the Direct, though. He also announced that there's new skins for the Mii's, right?
Yeah,
we have
costumes.
Assassin's Creed Altair.
That was pretty cool.
Mega Man X, Mega Man EXE, Rabbids, and Cuphead.
Cuphead was great.
Dude.
Cuphead, what I like is that I feel like now with each character announcement, they're gonna be doing like a cool skin, just like for Undertale it was Sans, and now it's Cuphead. and I am going to buy that. I want that soundtrack that comes along with it, Floral Fury.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So the soundtrack was already so impressive on that game, and then you just keep adding more tracks. That man, how could you be mad? Really, I mean, it was entertaining. It was fun. Yes, I get it. Maybe Byleth wasn't your favorite character to be added to the roster, but it's just more options. You already have so many options. Probably your favorite character is already on the roster. It's just, it was so cool. I loved it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I was not sorry to get up that early in the morning to watch that guy do all the silly stuff that he did. It was super fun.
It was silly, but I feel like I could have woken up a little later.
Okay.
It was a school day.
That is true. That is true. But again, I am not complaining, and I really like the skins. I think that's super cool that we got new skins and new soundtracks. That was really, really cool.
I love how in the trailer they said like, oh, too many sword fighters are there?
Yeah.
That was funny.
And finally, a new DLC Fighter Pack was announced with 6 new mystery characters coming this year. And this one here comes via IGN from Joe Scrabbles. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will get a new Fighters Pass, including 6 new unannounced characters. Like you said, they've already been decided, and you can pre-purchase it from January 28th. Fighter Pass Volume 2 is in development now, and the promise is that the new characters will all be released before December 31st, 2021.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Smash Bros. Creator Masahiro Sakurai explained that all 6 new characters have already been decided, and apologized that people would be pre-ordering the pass before knowing what's inside, telling players to do so only if they're okay with that.
I mean, we pre-ordered. Well, technically, you did.
It doesn't matter. We're okay with it.
We liked it.
We're pre-ordering it. If you pre-purchase a pass, you'll receive a Zelda Breath of the Wild Ancient Soldier outfit, and this won't be available to purchase separately. So you have to purchase the Fighter's Pass, right? To get this special skin for your...
I like that art. I like the Ancient Armor.
He looked very cool. He looked very, very cool. Overall, Santi, just the direct. What did you think?
Overall, Sakurai delivered in his binary skills.
What about his Smash skills?
In Smash skills, Byleth was more of like a little appetizer for telling us about the DLC pack. But Byleth does seem like a fun character to be playing. He does seem a little overpowered, not going to lie. But I can't wait to try him on the 28th. That's next Tuesday, not this Tuesday. And I just can't wait.
Cool. I mean, I just think more Smash is very, very awesome.
I mean, I still play to this day. I play competitively.
Yeah. So there you go. More options.
As long as it's not a character like Hero, where you just press down smash and hope. That character is literally no skill. It's random.
Okay, maybe I should play that one. Anyway, more Smash coming your way really, really soon. Second story of the week. Fire Emblem Three Houses announced its new DLC. Story comes via IGN's Chris Priestman. Nintendo revealed Wave 4 DLC contents and release date during its direct presentation on Thursday. Those who have purchased Fire Emblem Three Houses Expansion Pass will have access to the Wave 4 DLC on February 12th, 2020. The Wave 4 DLC contains the Cinderace Shadow side story. It takes place in a new location called Abyss, which are the underground tunnels below Garrick Mac, where the monastery's secret fourth house, the Ashen Wolves, hides. As the trailer reveals, you'll be able to fight alongside 4 students from Ashen Wolves as you progress through the story. They are Yuri, Happy, Constance, and Balthus. Beat the story and you'll be able to bring the students into the main story as recruitable units. The Wave 4 DLC will also add new classes, quests, paralogs, and activities to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, we've not played Three Houses yet.
Yeah, it's great.
It looks awesome.
People say it's great.
The only thing that kind of scares me and pushes me away from that game, quite frankly, the only thing that pushes me away from that game is the actual length of the game, right? How big it is, how much time you have to invest. And I've heard that it is so great that you actually, once you finish one house, you want to start with the other one. And think about it. It has 3 houses right now. They're adding a 4th.
Underground.
Damn. I saw the character designs. Some of the online, the trailer and whatnot, and it looks great.
It does. It looks. I'd say if I had it, I'd buy it because it looks worth it.
Yeah, I agree. If you do have the game, I think that it's a no-brainer to get the DLC. A lot of people have been complaining about the price. I believe it's $25, $24.99. But it seems that there's a lot to it. It seems like, I mean,
new classes, new
yeah,
quests, paralogs, and activities. The classes kind of like.
And then the other part too is it's always optional, right? You got the main game. You can replay it 3 times, and you have a lot to do in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So if you want more, that's just another option. So,
otherwise, just stay fishing, I guess.
there you go. But yeah, I think this is very cool. More options for Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and if you finished it, then have added some more. Third story of the week. Story comes via Brian from NintendoEverything.com. Capcom has previously teased some special elements from the Switch version of Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. One of these features we heard about recently is style switching, which you told me about in the last video, Santi, which was spotted on the official website. Further details have now emerged in an official blog post. The official blog post reads as the following. As you may know already, Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition is coming to Nintendo Switch on February 20th. And you may also have heard from producer Matt Walker that we're packing a couple of little extra somethings in this version of the game. Now it's time to start unveiling these new features and see how they'll change the way you play this masterpiece action game. Introducing new feature number one, style switching. Devil May Cry 3 was the first in the series to introduce the style system, allowing you to pick between 6 different styles, 4 to start and 2 unlocked later. At the start of each mission, or at a divinity statue, the style system was kicked into high gear in Devil May Cry 4, which introduced dynamic style switching during combat with a click of each of the D-pad buttons. Since we know DMC3 Special Edition holds a special place in everyone's hearts, we set out to make it even extra SS special this time around, and borrowed that new trick from DMC4. Style switching in DMC3 Special Edition will work just like you would expect. Press up for Trickster, down for Royal Guard, left for Gunslinger, and right for Sword Master. For the special styles unlocked later in the game, it'll require a quick double tap of specific buttons. For Doppelganger, double tap left, and for Quicksilver, double tap right. Leveling up the main 4 styles is also akin to the original DMC3 release, but with the added advantage that you can work on leveling up multiple styles almost simultaneously. Now, we've not played DMC3, but we played 4.
Well, you have. I haven't.
I did. Super fun game. Like they say, a lot of action, very stylish. And if they're adding that type of gameplay to DMC3, which is, I've heard from a lot of people, is probably their favorite in the series. That's great. That's very awesome. It's very dynamic. It's just non-stop, fast-paced action going from here to there to the next enemy to the biggest enemy, and just the comboing up, and it's great. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Do you hope to play this game soon?
I mean, I've never played Devil May Cry. I wanted to play Devil May Cry 4, but I sadly missed that opportunity.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
Maybe you'll get it. Maybe they'll bring it to the Switch.
Maybe.
Hopefully, it's a great game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the style switching sounds really interesting. It sounds like it'll make the combat even more, just really cool.
Yeah, and if you like soundtracks, top notch. Devil May Cry always brings that top level music to the games. Games releasing on the week of January 19th through January 25th. Santi, there's a bunch of them, so take it away.
Alright, first off, we've got Rune Factory 4 Special. Psycho Shooting Stars Alpha, Ember, Caveman Chuck, Soccer Tactics and Glory, Football Tactics and Glory, Mosaic, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath HD, 198X, Speedrunners, Warhammer 40,000 Space Wolf, Sinless, Omotomo, Sega Ages Fantasy Zone, Sega Ages Shinobi, Poop Hypo Space Deluxe, Dual Brain Volume 2 Reflex, Classic Snake Adventures, Assemblance, Escape from Chernobyl, Jewel Wars, Sleep Tech, Lumini, Worlds of Magic.
That's Lumini.
Lumini?
I think so, I'm not sure.
Worlds of Magic, Planar Conquest, and Orn, the Tiny Forest Sprite.
Okay. Doesn't seem like a lot going on,
No,
right?
not really.
But we've also haven't heard from Nintendo other than Animal Crossing what the big releases are going to be. Last week we had Tokyo Mirage Session, Sharp FE, Encore released, which was, I guess, the big January game. February we're going to be seeing, who knows? And then March we get Animal Crossing. So, I mean, here's hoping for a Nintendo Direct. Maybe Capcom's Matt Walker hinted at some special announcements for Devil May Cry. Right, one was January 16th. That already happened. And then we have 2 other dates that he gave us, which were January 30th.
30th?
And I believe
12th.
so. And February
12th.
12th, yeah. So, I mean, hopefully one of those days
Hopefully.
is a big day where we get a lot of announcements from Nintendo and we get to see at least what's to come in the first half of 2020, right?
For me, the sooner the better.
Yeah.
I just want to know already. Give me.
We want to know what we're going to be spending our dollars on. So, Nintendo, give it to us. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. This is all the time that we have this week. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and until next time,